Wendigo. The Wendigo is a flesh-starved spirit of endless hunger, born from the coldest, cruelest corners of Algonquian folklore. Let's be clear. The Wendigo doesn't kill you because it's angry or territorial or even particularly mean. It eats you because it has to, because it always has to. It's a famine made of bones, a winter that walks. Imagine a creature so impossibly thin, its ribs click when it moves. Its eyes, lit with the kind of madness you find in a starving dog locked in a freezer full of mirrors. It used to be human. That's the part that gets you. It was someone, probably your friend, until they got too hungry. The story goes, if you commit cannibalism, even in desperation, the Wendigo infects your soul like malware. Your skin stretches, your voice breaks into radio static. You forget how to be a person and remember how to hunt. Not because you enjoy it, because you're empty and will always be. It's not just about eating flesh. The Wendigo is capitalism in a fur coat. Limitless appetite, devours everything, leaves nothing. The more it eats, the hungrier it gets. It is consumption without satisfaction. The horror of addiction weaponized into antlers and icicle teeth. People hear Wendigo and picture just another forest cryptid. They forget it's a moral story, a warning, a mirror for what happens when survival becomes savagery. It's the moment after your last moral boundary snaps, the gnawing voice in your head that says, they won't miss a little. The Wendigo doesn't hunt bodies, it hunts lines, the ones you said you'd never cross. And by the time you smell the snow rot, it's already behind you. Tikbalang. The tikbalang is a horse-headed humanoid from Filipino folklore that exists to ruin your day, your path, and your perception of reality. You're in the jungle. The path was here 2 seconds ago. Now it loops, again and again. You're sweating. Trees repeat like wallpaper. Congratulations, you've just been tikbalanged. Let me paint you this absolute fever dream 10 feet tall. Human body, horse head, hooves that hit harder than your ex-emotional damage. And it smokes. Not metaphorically. It literally smokes cigars while watching you panic. This isn't just a monster, it's a cosmic troll with equine swagger. Tikbalangs don't murder you. No, that'd be too merciful. They just gaslight you until you start thinking gravity's a scam. They make trails lead nowhere, turn maps into nonsense. You go in a straight line and somehow end up under the same damn tree with a leaf in your sock and an existential crisis in your throat. And get this to escape, you have to turn your shirt inside out. That's the lore. Not a blade, not a ritual. Just embarrassing wardrobe errors. It's like surviving Satan by tripping over your own shoes and somehow winning. Some stories say they guard gateways. Others say they are the forced alive, annoyed, and vary into watching humans spiral into sweaty delirium. Honestly, respect. They don't need to touch you to break you. They just let you walk in circles until you start screaming at a fern. The tikbalang isn't here to kill you. It's here to make sure the jungle laughs last. Bunyip. The bunyip is an Australian cryptid that lives in swamps, screams like a damned soul, and might be the most chaotic thing since drop bears with a drinking problem. Australia doesn't do subtle. Snakes that can blink twice and you're dead. Spiders the size of dinner plates. And in the middle of that evolutionary panic room, the bunyip, the swamp ghost, the croaking, bellowing, amphibious what-the-hell monster no one can agree on. Seriously, ask 10 people what a bunyip looks like. You'll get 10 answers and a restraining order. Fur? Sometimes. Scales? Probably. Beak? Why not? One guy described it as a bulldog-faced sea lion with tusks. Another said giant starfish with demon eyes. Honestly, at this point, it's less a creature and more a Rorschach test written by someone actively drowning. It doesn't help that the Bunyip's whole thing is not being seen until you're already halfway digested. It lurks in billabongs and rivers. It hates loud noises. It wails like a crying child or a death metal band 2 studios over. And when it screams, the water vibrates, your bones twitch, your ancestors flinch in their graves. Some Aboriginal stories say it's a spirit guardian. Others say it's a punishment for the wicked. Maybe both. Maybe neither. Maybe it's the swamp itself getting fed up with your human nonsense. And honestly, can you blame it? What makes the Bunyip terrifying isn't just the body count. It's the ambiguity. The fear that something ancient, messy, and amphibiously spiteful still watches from beneath the surface. You know that feeling when the water gets too quiet? That's when it's closest. Nukkalevi. The Nukkalevi is a rotting, skinless demon horse thing from Orcadian mythology that makes every other nightmare beast look like it's doing community theater. Okay, imagine this a horse. Already bad. Now make that horse the size of a small house. Still not scared? Good. Let's bolt a man's torso to the horse's back like a cursed centaur, except this guy. He has arms that reach the ground. His head lolls around like it's trying to escape. His breath kills crops. His gaze boils lakes. He is missing his skin. Let me say that again. No. Skin. Just muscle. Veins. Raw, wet horror wrapped in screaming anatomy. You know when you burn a steak and it curls up at the edges? Yeah. That, but alive. And mad. The Nukkalevi lives in the sea, like every good trauma. It comes out during storms, which is adorable, because nothing says apocalypse like flayed terror galloping through your fishing village while you cry into a bag of oats. And the only thing that keeps it away? A freshwater stream. That's it. A puddle. This thing can kill with breath, but a creek makes it short-circuit. It's the Voldemort of water features. Some legends say the Nukkalavi was originally bound by a sea spirit called the Myther, o the sea. Others say it's what happens when plague, famine, and horse breeding form a union and overthrow God. This isn't a monster. It's an exposed nerve with hooves. It's rage that learned to walk. And it doesn't want to haunt you, it wants to unmake you. If you hear galloping during a storm, it's not the wind. It's your final exam, and you didn't study.